Good morning. Welcome to Jeannie's World. And if it's not morning, good day. And I hope it's a perfect day for you. So I want to say first off, I am a wellness advocate for doTERRA and I am a home economist. And so I kind of know a lot of things. But what I am not is a medical advisor. And I just want to talk about the things I use and why I use them and some things that I learned about them. But you're always required, for your own sake, to not believe everything anybody says and to do your own research. So I bought this thing. It's a anti-snoring chin strap. I don't know if I snore. I never heard myself. Well, I did once. And I think I was 14 years old. Could have been the rooster that woke me up. I don't know. But anyway, this is a really, really nice strap. On top of your head. I always love the way I can't see things. We have the one that's going to tighten across the top of our head. And then you have the one that comes behind your head. So you just put it on. Make sure it's not too tight. I think I made it a little too tight. Then you take these and you flip them around over your barrette, which gets in your way. And your ears are free. And you go to sleep. And maybe it should be tighter. So it holds my jaw closed. I can still talk, but being that it's holding my jaw closed, is going to encourage me to breathe through my nose. But there will be leakage with your lips. So I have yet to make it a full night with this thing on. I wake up in the morning and it's gone. I think it's a little too loose, but I will adjust it tonight. And I messed up my hair, as usual. Okay. So, I got this because I have sleep apnea. And I was told that it would help. But the clinical studies say that is neither effective nor effective. So I guess it just depends on the strap that you buy and how you wear it. How tight you get it. It does tighten up your chin, but that's only temporary, so don't look for double chin. Now, what could stop it from working is a double chin and something else. I forgot what it was. But I'll put it in the description if I remember. I was told that I had sleep apnea back in about 2007. I went and did the test where you go into the hospital and they wake you up all night long. And then when you're ready to sleep and they're leaving you alone, they kick you out of the hospital. 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and they just mess up everybody's life because somebody's got to pick you up. So it's not good. Anyway, I got the sleep apnea machine, the one that goes over my mouth and my nose. Well, I always broke it because I could not breathe. Even though they told me I wasn't breathing 80 times a night, I would wake up in a panic and pulling that thing off my face because I couldn't breathe. I was suffocating. And if air is being forced into my face, I should be able to breathe. So maybe it's a claustrophobic thing that I had. I don't know. I think the last test was the first time I came to Florida was in 2011. And they gave me a machine. I think the machine lasted me about 2 or 3 months before I destroyed it. Now, I never destroyed it on purpose, okay? It just couldn't breathe with it. And I see people using the sleep apnea machine and they sleep so well. I don't know. It may stem from one of my fears from long ago. I don't like to be tied down. I don't ever remember being tied down. But I don't like to be tied down. So when you put that mask on and it attaches you to the wall, it's the same as being tied down, I guess. I'm getting over it, so. But I'm conquering a lot of my fears. And I'm conquering a lot of my fears by talking to you, which I really, really enjoy. And I love my comments. Sometimes I don't see them for a long time. And sometimes I answer them twice. And, you know, sometimes I just get very confused with comments. But I love them just the same. And I know I make bad videos. And a lot of people go, ah, that crazy woman. But anyway, back to my thing. I made me some notes. I made some better notes, and I can't read them, so I made some other notes. So, another reason that I started using this, and I've only been using it for about a week, so I can't say if it's effective or not. And I think the reason I take it off is because I'm not comfortable, because I'm not accustomed to wearing it. It feels good. It's very comfortable anyway. But I think I take it off because I'm not accustomed to it. And I wake up several times at night. So the reason that you stop breathing is because of the vibration. You know, another thing, just getting off of that, because that's really not my expertise of telling you why you quit breathing. There's many, many reasons that you don't breathe through your mouth. I mean, you don't breathe correctly, and that you do breathe through your mouth. I probably breathe through my mouth because it's a habit. Other people, they have a deceptive, I can't even say it, they have obstruction in their nose, they have a cold. There's just many reasons why you can't breathe through your nose. But you definitely always want to sleep breathing through your nose, because breathing through your mouth is totally not good for your health. When you breathe through your nose, you make nitrogen oxide, which your body needs. And that's a whole nother video that I would have to make my notes on. And I'm really messing up here. But that's okay. When I heard about the chin strap, I was really, really excited. You know, because another problem I have is drooling. And that's because, and that's because my mouth is open and I'm laying on my side. I'm a side sleeper. If you don't want to drool, sleep on your back. And it's better if you sleep on your back, but I'm a side sleeper. So if my mouth is closed, then I don't have that problem. And the mask always also helps you with dry mouth. And I don't suffer from dry mouth, but many people do suffer from dry mouth. And dry mouth causes very bad halitosis. And I did put in these notes. The problem with me reading my notes is I can write it down, and I use the correct pencil. This one's probably the better one. When you stop breathing, where's my word? It's hypatosis. Hypatosis. You get hypatosis. And that affects your overall health because of your lower oxygen levels. And that's another reason for diabetes. I'm always finding all these reasons for diabetes, and I'm finding all these reasons not to get rid of diabetes, like cookies, give me my cookies. But, you take one day at a time. And I'm telling everybody, I can eat cake. I think cake is less dense than cookies. I don't know what cookies got in them, the commercial cookies. Because you don't want to eat just one, and then they spike your blood all to hell. But you can go get you a big, beautiful German chocolate cake and have no problem at all. So there's something wrong with cookies. So anyway, this is to help me sleep better. They say it's neither nor effective. In fact, it's not. It may or may not help you sleep. I've seen a lot of the chin straps, and I think this is the best one I've seen. But I'll tell you, it's worth a try. When you put it up here, you get a temporary relief from the puffiness down here. But remember, it's just temporary. And I made good notes. And I am thankful that for my eyes, for my vision, they give me crazy time. Okay, here's my word, hypothesis. It's low levels of oxygen that causes changes that affect your sleep quality, which increases chances for diabetes and other health issues like high blood pressure. So it's bad enough having the diabetes without the high blood pressure. Just food for thought, that every time I go to the doctor hollers, "You have high blood pressure." No, I don't. Just because I have diabetes does not mean I have high blood pressure. Yeah, and if I would, crave my sweet tooth, which I'm trying to, I'm growing old gracefully. There's a lot of things I wish I had known even 10 years ago. We must never stop learning, and we must never stop trying. I mean, even 40 years ago, when I started getting the diabetes, if I would have been educated and took care of myself right, I would probably never got the diabetes. But, that's neither here nor there. Those are years gone by. I can't change it. But another thing I wanted to say was, I picked up the wrong bottle. I never cease to amaze myself. I picked up the lemon, but we'll pretend it's breathe. I'm good at pretending, aren't you? When I did have my sleep apnea machines, I would put the breathe in there, and that would clear the airways. And now I diffuse the breeze in my room, which helps me breathe easier and more normal. And I think now I am just ranting, but I have copied a lot of information about the chin strap and how it works. And I will put it in the description. And I promise I'll keep practicing and getting better at this.